What is going on, guys? Sean Don coming back with a technical analysis. Here we have Jason Wright, new SDTC throws membership holder, club member. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, joining because COVID's just running amok, canceling schools or canceling schools, shutting schools down. People are without coaches, without facilities, without implements. So yeah, I'm here to help. Happy to help Jason out. Happy to help you guys out. If you guys are coachless because of a COVID situation, then hit me up. Sign up now. I'm here to help online coaching. I can help with your technical development, write some programs for you, and give you some direction and training during this madness. So let's take a look at Jason's video. Jason's PB is just under, I believe, 58 meters with the 16. Not sure what weight this hammer is in this video, but taking a look at a couple of different videos of his, this was the best view and also a pretty solid looking throw. Jason is a little bit smaller, but he really looks like he has a good feel for the hammer, good patience, and looks like he's got quite the engine in terms of physical capacity. Looks pretty explosive, strong enough. So let's break it down and see what you can improve to start, Jason. This will kind of give you some direction for this first program that I'm writing for you. So overall, like I said, pretty solid technique. Balance in the winds, pretty solid winds. There's only one kind of big thing that I'm not a fan of just yet. So yeah, winds are pretty standard. The big thing I'm not a fan of currently in your throw is this entry right here. As you can see, eyes facing the back of the circle. You can see this left shoulder really go ahead and kind of set the ball in. I mean, it's not bad. You do a very good job staying patient, waiting for the ball. Like I said, very good feeling for the hammer. But I feel like this this left shoulder going so far ahead of the hammer, pulling kind of ahead, is not ideal. I think if you were a little bit more patient, the ball would get a little bit more free, because right now what happens is kind of pulling this left shoulder and this hip back a little bit. You can see you kind of lead the hammer into the first turn. Catch nice and early. Right hip is a little bit back, but like I said, you have good feeling for the hammer, so you're doing a good job with this. But that you see your shoulders kind of pull up and back away here. Something we could work on, I think. But yeah, catching super early. Can't exactly tell where 180 is. I'm guessing it's somewhere here, so you catch him just after 180. Right hip is underneath, or I mean, could be a little bit more underneath. Nice and long with the arms. You see this right leg getting into the throw early. Love to see that. Then you still see, like I said, the tendency is to kind of pull the hammer across with this left shoulder. You're working the crap out of the ball, but I think what we need to work on is letting the hammer get a little bit more free and letting it accelerate on itself, because right now you're doing a lot of pulling in a good way, if there were ever such a thing, sort of. But if you let the hammer get a little bit more free in each turn, it'll accelerate so much more and the throws will become so much more effortless. I don't know how you feel right now. Maybe you feel like the throw feels strong, but your best throws are going to feel effortless. You're not going to feel much in terms of your body working. The hammer should just kind of accelerate itself. So that's what I want to try to achieve with you. Maybe it could be a little bit more level in the shoulders here. Like I said, your legs are working pretty well together. It's just that left shoulder is ahead, and you're just a little bit ahead of the hammer, pulling it across and pulling it back. See, there's a slight tilt here. Leaning hard, which is, as a smaller guy, you kind of do need to lean against the hammer a little bit more. Part of how you accelerate in single support. But then you can see posture is a little funky here. Hips are a little bit back. Legs are low wide, high up on that left foot. But you settle down in that left leg really nicely. But then as you can see, after you catch with your hips kind of back like this, those 4 frames, your legs aren't really doing much besides that left leg settles down, which is good, but then you don't really see your legs work until after. So you're kind of missing out on a couple frames of power there. Um, you can see once again that left shoulder really pulling tight. That left bicep is tight across the chest. Once again, hips are working into the hands really well, but you can see how tight you are in the shoulders. And once again, you're leading the hammer, which means it never really gets free. Very strong body, um, but you know, like I said, it's all about the hammer doing the work. And same thing, leaning far back against the hammer, but you're doing a good job of being patient, letting it pull you back into balance. Better posture in this catch here, but a little bit later, as you can see, about 270. Settling into that left leg, it's opening up a little bit early because that left side, like I said, your style of throwing, that left side's going to more or less kind of pull ahead. Right hip getting into it good, but you see that right foot starting to come off plantar flexed. Once again, left side doing most of the work here. Pulling back again, leaning into it. And then this is probably my favorite catch. Not the deepest, once again, not 270, but that right hip is underneath. Left shoulder's back over this left side. Really nice. Settled in, right hip getting into it really good. And coming through on the finish pretty well. So, Jason, yeah, like I said, overall, good feeling for the hammer. No gaping technical flaws. It's just going to be making some changes to those entries and learning to be patient and let the ball get a little bit more ahead to make the throw feel a little bit more effortless, because you definitely have the power to throw what looks like 62 or 63 right now. Just got to learn to relax and let the hammer do more of the work. So, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to send you your first program in a little bit here. So, yeah, if anybody out there would like a technical analysis or a throwing program or a lifting program or anything to do during this COVID madness, yeah, you can see a little bit in 3 and 4. You over rotate a little bit because that left side is pulling too much. But yeah, I do that stuff. I write programs. I write lifting and throwing programs for people. And I can get pretty creative with whatever equipment you might have available to you right now. So sign up now. Start making gains. COVID won't last forever. Got to keep training hard so that way when the season does start up again this year or next year, you are prepared. So thanks for watching. Sean Don, peace out until next time.